Buzzed.
Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino beer-ish review. You have the Rhino, you have Average Joe. Average Joe brought this here. This is from Nektar. This is a mead.
From a meadery.
From a meadery. This is Zombie Killer Cherry Cyser.
It sounds good as balls. Wow. I don't know about good as balls, but
Can you
it
lift
sounds
it a
good.
bit? The label looks pretty cool, and I actually want to catch it.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
6.5%
Looks
alcohol
cool.
by volume. Now, we're not going to read all this shit over here.
I'll read it if you want.
Naturally gluten-free, of course. It's from Michigan. Over here, though, is the big stuff. Produced and bottled by Nektar. Ingredients: honey, apple juice, cherry juice, which means, in all honesty, this is a melomel
Yeah, it's
more
a melomel.
than
It is
a
a
mead.
melomel, yep.
Potassium metasulfite. I don't even know what potassium metasulfite does.
Sure, one Mr.
Potassium sorbate.
I know.
What potassium sorbate does, which is a food preservative to keep the growth of mold from happening. And it says that the potassium sorbate is to prevent re-fermentation.
Here you go, Chad, real quick, though. It's a mead with actual ingredients from it. From the U.S. What do you think? How is that? That doesn't happen ever.
No, I actually am impressed with this so far. Without
Read what it
opening.
says at the top, because it basically gives the description if you can. If not, I can read it.
An apple honey wine with cherry juice added.
Pretty simple.
Zombie Killer.
Now, I buy the majority of my beers from Premier Gourmet, and I walked in today, and they're like, "Hey, some Nektar stuff came in. Would you like some?" I'm like, "Fucking right, boys." You know, like most Canadian hockey players. The funny thing is, the higher ABV meads that are going to be coming out from them, you can't buy them in the beer section of the store I go to. It's going to be in the wine section, because there's some kind of New York law where the percentage of alcohol matters, and when it becomes a honey wine at a certain percentage, you gotta go buy it at the wine place.
But it's a honey wine, so it should all be over on the wine side.
It should, but I guess the New York law, like...
Well, your New York laws are fucked.
Well,
Let's be
tell me
honest.
what I don't know, Chad. But seriously, like, the 6% ones that were available were 3 of them, and I bought 2 of them. That's what I got.
That's a beautiful
That color looks beautiful.
Yeah, it has a nice little pink tinge to
The
it.
great thing is, like,
It's peach color.
It's very peach. It's like, you look at it and you're like, well, it's kind of clear, and then you're like, wait, it's really not
Almost
all that
grapefruit.
clear. Like, you can't really see through
there
it.
is a haze to it.
Yeah, there is. Let's get into the nose. Wow, that smells fucking weird.
But in all honesty, for anyone that's actually drank a lot of meats, that's the smell you would
Is that what
normally
it
get.
is?
You're not going to, like, people always expect to get a lot of honey and everything on it. This is more what you would get, this weird alcoholic burn. Even though it's a low alcohol mead, it's what you normally would get.
Full disclosure, I've never had a mead. I mean, I've wanted to try them, and I've been waiting for Nektar because there's no meads that are readily available in my area. So when I saw this, I jumped at the opportunity.
Yeah,
And
it's alcohol. It's
Does it smell like lighter fluid?
a little bit.
it has.
So I'm not at a line saying butane?
Well,
No, you're
it
not.
almost
Okay.
has a lighter fluid / medicinal quality to it.
Medicinal, totally.
Yeah.
No, you're looking at like vaporized alcohol
Yeah. That's a great fucking...
and apple juice.
Yeah. There is a
Yeah,
hint of
apple
apple
for sure.
juice, but it's not as prominent as I would expect, considering that it says right on the bottle, an apple honey wine. Like, I would expect more of that characteristic as opposed to the others. But it smells pretty good. Let's give it a try. Cheers, Dev. Cheers, Chad.
Cheers, buddy.
Now,
That's fucking good.
mead
Like
shouldn't
cider.
be
Oh, it is like
mead
cider.
shouldn't be carbonated. This is, but very slightly.
This is fucking good, dude.
I'm just
Oh,
giving
fuck.
it some marks.
I know. I'm so excited. This is good.
I'm excited too, because this is actually one of the better meads I've had in a long time, commercially available. Again, they shouldn't be carbonated because they usually are aged. The reason you don't see much mead out there is they're usually aged for up to a year.
Okay. I'm not... Listen, I know Nektar is one of the bigger U.S. meaderies, readily available in a lot of different states. They just started distributing in my area. I've heard great things about it. I've heard great things about some of their bigger meads, like their 10-12% like specialty meads. This, though, tastes
This
like...
low one is pretty damn good.
This tastes like an apple cider with a cherry juice finish.
Yes.
That's exactly what it tastes like.
and I would agree with you fully. It is cherry juice and apple juice, and nothing else really. Slight carbonation.
You got some?
I got him some.
All right.
Fucking sizzle.
What do you think? What do you think there, Jared, aka Total Gold? It's pretty good.
That's the first meat I've ever had.
Bad.
You missed the part where it's not a typical mead, though.
Yeah, it's an apple honey wine with cherry juice
I
at
was
it.
gonna say it tastes like a lot like a cider.
A cider with cherry juice
Does
on the
taste
back
like
end.
cider.
It would be classified as a melomel.
Yeah, melomel, which
It's sweet cider.
I don't know. I could drink an entire bottle of this, but
Oh.
after that,
I don't think I
Done.
could go more than a bottle. No.
yeah, done.
It's not something I would ever get tired of, but I wouldn't be able to drink more than a bottle a night.
This is the perfect, and I hate when everyone always says dessert beer, but this is the perfect like nightcapper. Drink this at the end of the night if you're looking for something kind of
This
sweet.
would be amazing to do a mulled beer with, a mulled mead.
Yeah.
What if
Heat it up, throw in some allspice and some
oh,
cinnamon
man.
and everything.
What if we save this and do an alchemy?
You know, if you busted this out in the summer, you're getting stung by a bee for sure.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking
Yeah,
sweet.
you're getting stung.
It's a nice. It would be good for cheersing. Like everyone wants to have a sip, and you cheers to it, and that's it.
But there's nothing. The great thing about it, there's nothing off-putting. It's just like very sweet apple juice, cherry juice, a little bit of tartness in there, mostly sweetness. But it's just like there's nothing that anyone who likes apple. I don't want to say apple products, but anything with an apple characteristic, apple quality, anything with cherry in there, I don't think you could drink this and be like, oh, it's terrible. It's pretty. It's just it's good.
It's not even like super sour apple, because I'm not a big fan
No.
of like Granny Smith apples or anything like that, but it's like that pleasant apple taste.
Almost like a golden delicious. If
Mm.
we're gonna go with.
Yes. Fuck, Chad's on point tonight.
If you put it in a juice box, I don't think anyone would say that there's alcohol.
Yeah,
in it.
that's a good
Send
point,
it to
Jared.
school with your kids.
Yeah.
What are you
Give
saying?
it to your
YouTube,
kids.
don't send it to school with your kids. Fuck what Jared's saying. You might be a little drunk.
That's Devin.
Oh wait, Devin said that. They're the same person.
Colgate.
All right, so let's read the little side thing real quick since we already drank. Dedicated to the freaks and the geeks. What started as a top secret experiment with Michigan honey, cherries, and apple cider became a viral epidemic. It won't be easy to survive, so grab your weapons and don't forget this bottle for backup. Serve cold. Zombies hate the cold. So are they saying it's an apple honey wine, but they're saying apple cider characteristics? So we're not wrong in what we're tasting because we did. You said you were the first one that said apple cider.
We're fucking brilliant.
So it's a cider
You're
with
fucking the
cherry
Rain
and
Man.
honey.
That's how it rolls.
Is that something I should be compared to? Is that a good title to have?
I don't know, but Michigan
Out of 10?
out of 10, 7.75. I can't quite give it an 8, but like it's a good drink. It's a good alcoholic beverage. It's a good mead, and I would have no problem picking this up again. I think I would want to share it, not necessarily drink the whole bottle myself because it is pretty sweet, but it's fucking good.
From yourself?
I was gonna say 8 just because I look at it like a cider and it's fucking good.
Yeah.
It is very easy drinking.
Sensodyne?
Yeah, it's really sweet. I'm gonna go with 7.75.
Yeah.
I love it, and yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
You know what? I'm gonna give it an 8.75 myself. I
Wow.
actually would look this out. I really enjoy it. It is something that I could only ever drink one bottle of at a time, but it's really good. And now that I've rated it, what was its price?
$7.99.
You know what? Actually,
Oh.
for a mead, that's pretty damn good still, because honey is a fucking expensive thing to work.
Yeah, you got to remember, meads are expensive. They're not beers.
with. Yeah.
There's
So
still
yeah,
some in there, guys, too.
8.75.
Anyway,
Thank you guys.
you want some more?
Bye.
Yeah, thank you, YouTube.
No one
Chad,
wants to
spot
do
on.
it, I'll drink it.
875. I didn't say wowing as in holy fuck, you're stupid or what. I know you liked it, but 875. I wasn't expecting that. I really wasn't. But good fucking job. Good job, B Nectar. Can't wait to try the rest
If
of
it
your
was
stuff.
a little less sweet, it would have gone to 9.
I can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait to try the rest of your stuff. There's another one that's made with like blueberries, clove, and orange zest that I picked up. I might have to bring that up. And I can't wait till your bigger ABV shows up so I can pick those up because after this, I'm really looking forward to the rest of it.
Thank you guys. Goodbye.